Hi there, thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to be talking about this perfume by the makeup brand Trish McEvoy. And this was called Number 9 Blackberry and Vanilla Musk. Fragrance I got in a Trish McEvoy makeup set that I got through work. So this fragrance, it usually comes in a bigger size, a 50 ml. And I will provide the links down below where you can purchase this fragrance. Now there are two versions of this. This is the original Number 9, but there's also one called Sexy Number 9. And that one, it has the same notes in this one, but it contains also patchouli, sandalwood, more like warmer notes. But anyway, let's get into the review and wear test of this fragrance. So this fragrance, it's kind of hard to see the lettering here, but so this comes in like a travel set with makeup and skincare from Trish McEvoy, and this is included as well. So this is the only size I've been able to see, but I think Saks Fifth Avenue sold for this size for around $45. A little bit much for something that's only about 8 milliliters, but so this fragrance I got for free as part of that kit, but like I said, I will provide links below where you can purchase this fragrance. And this fragrance is a bit, I feel, a little underrated actually. Now I've seen online a lot of people have compared it to Falling in Love by Philosophy, so maybe that would be really good as well. It's probably going to be cheaper for sure, because this price range for this fragrance is like designer fragrance price. So the top notes in this are blackberry, plum, mandarins. Middle are osmanthus flower, tiare flower, and white rose. And the base notes are vanilla, musk, and cashmere woods. And I was unable to find a perfumer for this fragrance, even though I saw like a video of Trish McEvoy herself talking about how she got the greatest perfumers of the world to create this fragrance. But anyway, I wasn't able to find one, but it's an eau de parfum, and her fragrances, they didn't sell incredibly well when I was working in fragrances, but it's an interesting fragrance for sure. Now, like I said, there is another version of it, which is just called Sexy Number 9, which doesn't have, but this has less notes. So I'm going to tell you what this smells like. The sprayer on this is very good, by the way, for a purse size. I'm gonna let that dry off for a bit. Got a bit on my thumb. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've let this dry for a bit, and I'm gonna tell you what it smells like. So, this smells really good. So the first initial opening, definitely smell the blackberry and the plum. A lot of dark fruit, that definitely what it smells like. I feel like this fragrance is more of like a fall fragrance for sure, because it's got these dark, like berry, like fruits, as well as like some of the white rose. So there's still getting a little bit of remnants from the summer. So around this time, September is a perfect time, I feel, to wear this fragrance. You definitely smell vanilla, and it's sweet, but you really smell the musk in this quite a bit. So I'm going to spray this on my wrist, let you know what that smells like. And I've also worn this for about 4 hours, so I'll let you know what that smells like too. But I'm going to smell this one first from my first initial spray on skin. So this smells, yeah, quite sweet. It is a very kind of seductive smell, and then Trish McEvoy herself describes it as that, and I would say it definitely is quite a sexy fragrance for sure. My boyfriend likes this fragrance. I have him smell it, and he says that one's really, really nice. So it's a very interesting fragrance. It's almost like a little bit touch sour and sweet, but very, very musky. I would have liked to have the sandalwood in here, because I do like some milky notes in my fragrance, but and patchouli as well. I'm going to smell it here, and I sprayed this about 4 hours ago. It's still kind of there, actually. So I actually find with this fragrance, I don't really have so much of a sillage or really much of a projection, but I do get like whiffs of it here and there as I'm moving my arms around, or if I move my head and, you know, if I spray perfume and it goes into my hair, I can definitely get a whiff of this for sure. Now, after 4 hours, it's really, really musky. It's a little bit like, I would say, it's a Gourmand Animalic fragrance, if that makes any sense. But that's what it really smells like to me. It's sweet and it's animalic. That's why I think this fragrance is quite sexy. I feel like it's definitely a great fragrance for like a date night for sure. I don't know if much of you are dating right now or in the dating scene. I have no idea. I've been in a committed relationship for a while, so I have no idea. But it's like, yeah, it makes you want to smell really close to someone. Like it's a little bit addictive, actually. I actually feel like it's a bit underrated, but I did hear out of all the people who like Trish McEvoy and who happen to like fragrance, like this one the most. So when I was like selling fragrances, I definitely noticed that a lot of people liked this one quite a bit. And the tester, usually it was in one of these and in a cup. Within a week, it was like down to here. Just people used to always come and just like spritz it on themselves. Some people have also said this smells incredible paired with Baccarat Rouge EDP. I haven't tried that yet, but I'll let you know. But yes, I actually really enjoy this fragrance. I'm a little sad that about half of the bottle is done. So when this is done, I will repurchase it. Well, I never bought this, but I will own it again. And I'll probably buy it. If you're looking for like secondhand fragrances, somebody did ask me about that before. It depends on like how you feel. Like some fragrances last a very long time, even past their expiration date. And other fragrances usually don't last longer than their expiration date. One for me, for sure, is the La Nuit Trésor EDT. For me, is definitely losing its power, and I've had that for about 3 years. So I think it depends on the notes for sure and the quality of the fragrance. But I actually feel this fragrance is really underrated. I think it's very mouth-watering, and it's got a little bit of animalic notes, but it's not like a BO or anything like that. And I usually don't really go so much for animalic notes, not always, but it's just a quite a pretty sexy fragrance. I feel like it's definitely something that you would wear if you were dressed up with like thigh-high boots or something like that, and like a silky blouse. Definitely see that for sure. So this fragrance is marketed for women, but I feel like a man could also wear it too in the dry down. So the dry down just becomes a little bit not as sweet. It still kind of remains sweet. Like it does change a bit. It's not linear for sure. Just the blackberry and the plum and the mandarin, of course, because of citrus. They kind of fade away after about an hour or two, but the musk and the vanilla still stay there. It's actually quite nice, and a little bit of the osmanthus too. So you get a little bit of a like a peach note to it. Osmanthus can kind of smell like peach sometimes. Also kind of similar to magnolia flowers. But anyway, that's my review on Trish McEvoy number 9 Blackberry and Vanilla Musk. Pretty underrated fragrance for sure. Anyway, I hope everyone is safe. If you've subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you very much for doing so. And if you have not, definitely go ahead and do so, because I have so many more videos, so many more ideas. I am getting your questions and I'm replying to them, and I'm taking notes, and I have more ideas coming up. So stay tuned. And I also have an Instagram account. It's tonkacatsniffs, where I try to post pictures when I can. You can also reach me on there too. And anyway, that's it. So have a good day and stay safe. Bye-bye.